Hello everyone, and welcome to my newest old school RuneScape Trailblazer Reloaded League stream thing. It's been a little while since the last stream. Unfortunately, last week I just couldn't stop sneezing and then my sinuses got all messed up and I didn't really feel like streaming. Plus just general December craziness, work gets a little crazy, got family things to do, all that stuff. It's kind of messed with my video release schedule. Still been making progress on the leagues though, and actually today I did quite a few things. We got through the elite Ardoin tasks, which is why I got some sand delivered to my bank. I finished the 150 farming contracts, which is nice. And, what else did I do today specifically? That might be it for today specifically, but over the last few days, I've been doing a lot of things. I actually completed a run of Chambers of Xeric and decided that I really don't want to do any more Chambers of Xeric. At least not until we get better equipment, and I just don't know if we're going to get better equipment. I need to get through Tombs of Amscut, but that also seems like it's going to be hard to do well enough in there to get rewards, specifically the staff, which would make a big difference for a lot of things. Supposedly you can mage Calphite Queen on both phases with that staff, which would be pretty neat, because I've not killed the Calphite Queen yet. Yeah, this is where we're sitting on points. I think it is pretty reasonable to say that we're going to be able to get rune rank because we've got like a little over 20 days left and only 10k points to go. So we're talking about less than 500 points a day. I don't know if Dragon is realistic from a points perspective, but also just from a life perspective. I kind of would like to just get back to doing things that actually matter instead of a temporary game mode. Like, this has taken over my life a bit too much. I'm not really a fan, but it is what it is. But yeah, rune rank is almost definitely happening unless something absolutely horrendous happens. But I don't see why it wouldn't. I mean, we can get a lot of points just from getting 50 million XP and a lot of skills. Speaking of, look at these skills. Outside of rune crafting, this is pretty dang good. I'm thinking maybe I should have dumped more points into rune crafting, honestly. I might start doing that. I might look into training Herblore a more traditional way, making potions, and then dumping all future free XP into rune crafting, because it turns out rune crafting just isn't fun. But that said, I do still need to go to whatever that game's called, the mini game they added for it. Both for points and just because I only did it that one time whenever I did an episode on it, and I don't actually remember how good it is for training, so maybe that'll be fine and I can get, at the very least, to 90. If I don't get all 99s, I'd at least like the base level 90 thing done, because that is pretty good. Yeah, we've gotten through a lot of tasks. We can switch over to complete, and just look at all these tasks. 609 tasks complete, including some pretty good ones. Oh, right. I do have 2 spirit trees growing now, in addition to the one I have in my house. I just started getting the seeds all of a sudden. Who could have guessed that? Just got the second one like an hour ago. So we will be fine as long as they don't die. Sadly, I can't protect them because we can't get the tooth ingredient. So I just have to watch them. I think they have a growth tick like every 5 or so hours. So you'd have, I believe how it works is I'd have then another 5 hours after that for me to catch them diseased. I don't know. So theoretically, I could lose one or both of them. But so far, so good. I used Ultra Compost. Hopefully we can get those spirit trees in, and then I can be done with farming, basically, since I've done the 150 contracts. The only thing left in farming is just 50 million experience. And I think that's fine. I'm already past 20, I think. So that won't be hard. I got a torso from a herbivore. It's pretty good. Oh, right. So I finally got a thermonuclear smoke devil task and ended up getting the pet drop, even though that's the one pet I already have. How is it that I can get that pet twice in all the leagues and yet no other pet ever? I don't know. It's kind of annoying. I did get a few kills on the Abyssal Sire, and I got an unsired drop on my first kill, but it just gave me a bludgeon piece, so Not very exciting. I'm not good at that boss. I basically have to rely on nuking it with Undying Retribution for the last bit of stage where it starts spawning a ton of guys. And even then, I'm not guaranteed to win. I don't know. I don't do well. If I have to dodge something and attack at the same time, that's when I mess up. That's how I messed up Jad the first run, and that's how I keep messing up the Abyssal Sire, and just all the bosses in general that I've tried. Like, if something appears on the ground and I have to click away from it, I'm really bad at doing that and attacking at the same time. I just can't do it. I don't know how so many people do it. I also just seem like I take a ton of damage. I don't know. Yeah, that's all the 200 pointers that we've done. I still need to finish the Infinity Robe set, which is a 400 pointer. I'm not even that far away. I've just been putting it off. But whatever. I don't even know if I've streamed since I got the Pharaoh Scepter, but I got like 2 Pharaoh Scepters in a row. It was really obnoxious after that bad luck. So many things have happened. It's crazy. But yeah, I've been up to a lot. Anyway, I don't have any big plans for this stream. I just wanted to get back in the whole streaming thing, because the longer I go without doing something, the harder it is for me to come back to it. And if I go a week and a half without doing it, we're in trouble there. So I think right now the goal is just to get Slayer 99 so that I have a chance of choosing my tasks, because that would really help if I could start choosing Cave Kraken tasks. I've never even fought a Cave Kraken. It's so annoying. Anyway, my task right now is Abyssal Demons, and we have to do it in the Abyss, I believe. So I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm not going to do Abyssal Sires for that. I do want to kill more of them, but I'm just struggling a lot. I need better armor or something. Now, I think there's a spot in here where you can fight 2 of these at once, but I don't know where it is exactly. It might be right here. Oh, good. I am smacking people with my wand. Let's fix that. How many do I have to kill, though? Let's find out. At least it's not very crowded. There's only, like, low hundreds of people in this world right now, which is pretty good. I don't really think there's any drop I need to pick up, except maybe the whips. Just because I might get an Abyssal Tentacle and actually use it. It would be nice to have a decent melee weapon. Not that the whip is terrible, but it's not been good enough for the few times I've used it. But yeah, I'm kind of winding down on the League, I think. I think the honeymoon phase is over. I'm kind of ready to get back to real life now. But I definitely want Rune Rank, so we're gonna do that. And depending on how it goes, maybe I'll just keep pushing and see if I can get the dragon. But I definitely, once I hit Rune Rank, I'm going to be doing the math and figure out the easiest batch of things that I can do to get it done, because it's kind of a nightmare. The amount of combat things, like, there's some things I can do just fine. Like, I'm at 150 Sarachnis kills, I can easily get 150 more, but that's like 80 points or something. It's not a big boost there. And killing the Abyssal Sire like 500 times or something would get me, I don't know, probably like almost 1,000 points from the drops and the kill count, but if I'm having to use Undying Retribution to get the kills, we're talking about 3+ minutes per kill minimum for hundreds of kills. I don't know if it's 300 or 500, but either way, it's a lot of time. And that's minimum. That's assuming no mistakes. And at least at my current skill and equipment, that's not been how it's going. There's been like a 60% chance of success, maybe, on those first few kills. Let's see, what else? I did get the medium combat achievements done, which is nice. I don't think hard is going to happen, but technically it probably could if I actually tried. It would be nice. It's the combat achievements thing is kind of insane to me. Some of the like high tier rewards that we're definitely not going to get. They did make me think. There's one where it boosts the thralls from the Arceus magic, and I wonder if I should try using thralls. think you can have a thrall that lasts about a minute, and they deal like 1 to 3 damage with high accuracy every 2.4 seconds. Maybe that could help me get some kills and some bosses I'm struggling with. If we're talking about, I don't know, like 40 damage for free or something. It wouldn't hurt. But it wouldn't be a game changer either. It's just I am on a mage build, so it would probably make sense to maybe mess around with magic a bit more. I think maybe, in some ways, I regret choosing magic. I mean, the blood magic is great. I just would like to be able to try out one of the other setups to see if I prefer it. That's the problem, is I have to dedicate so many hours just to find out if I like the setup. Because I think maybe if I had chosen the melee relic, but chose all my other relics the same, maybe it would be better in some ways. Because you're immune to a lot of things then, I think, with that relic. But also, I think it's easier to get like a high DPS melee weapon with my regions than it is to get magic. I guess region choice is the other thing. Like, maybe I would have been happier if I had chosen a different region. I don't know. All the regions have things I don't like, though. That's the problem. It just might have been fun to do the God Wars dungeon. That's the big thing. And there's also so many quests and stuff that are locked behind Asgarnia that I could really use. There's been a lot of annoyances. Like, what is it I can't get? Oh, you can't get the Dragon Square Shield without Asgarnia. You need Legends Quest. It's insane. I'm glad I didn't, like, waste a lot of time trying to grind out, Gorax. Trying to get Dragon Square Shield and the, Spear. Because I got a, Clue Scroll that needed the Dragon Spear, I think. I think that was the item it needed. Either way, you can't get it. Not with my region selection, at least. But I do remember getting the Dragon Square Shield in a previous league. I don't know. Yeah, but I think the biggest takeaway from this league for me is that I should really just play old school RuneScape more. Not the leagues, though. I stand by, like, no matter how much fun I have on the league itself, I'd actually prefer that they kind of just don't do them, or make them, like, 4 weeks, instead of being, like, 2 months or whatever. Just scale everything faster, you know? Have the maximum XP rate be 20x instead of 16. Minigame points go up to 10x instead of 8x, things like that. Make it be a 4-week thing. Yeah, this is just too much of my life dedicated to this nonsense. Like, my other YouTube channel's suffering. I haven't played any other games since the league started. I had big plans this year for gaming, too. I was going to play so many games, it just didn't really happen. It started off well, but the first game I chose was a bit of a long one, Death Stranding. It wasn't, like, the best game in the world, and it just didn't move on from there. I don't know, maybe 2024 can be my year of gaming. I do have plans. My plan is to use streaming to make myself game, because if I stream the games I play, then for one thing, it'll be an excuse to finally get through all these games I've been putting off for years, like, Breath of the Wild would be a good one to get through. Games that, just for whatever reason, I've not really been able to get myself to make a YouTube series out of, but I still want to play on video. So I want to use streaming to get me to do that. Make me actually use my game collection. Be nice. That does mean I won't be streaming on this channel as much, but I don't think I need to be streaming 3 days a week anyway. I've stopped picking up Ensouled Heads. I don't think they matter much. I'm trying to think of what else has happened that is interesting. I did realize I was stupid and hadn't been using this to change spell books. I just kind of shoved that in my bank the second I got it and never thought about it again. Until I realized it had the same stats as the Book of the Dead. I don't know if it lets you summon thralls, though. Or if I would have to switch back if I wanted that. But as I get through all the various tasks, my need to switch spell books should reduce. Because mostly I've been switching spell books like enchant items for clue scrolls and stuff. Or to do diary things, but we've gotten through a lot of the diaries now. I still need to finish up Desert. I've not really touched Kandarin much because you need Barbarian Assault. I really don't want to do that, though I know I need to. There's quite a few points locked behind that. It'd be stupid to waste. And then Varrock, I don't know why I've not bothered finishing Varrock. I made the Super Combat Potion for that task, the Elite task today, just because it was also worth 200 League points. I didn't even know there were Super Combat Potions. It's pretty cool. And Western Provinces, you know, I could do that. I think you can only do, like, the easy and mediums without elf lands, but, you know, it's something. It's a few points. Maybe not any rewards I really care about, though. We'll figure it out, though. How am I doing on level here? We're still a million away. How much are we getting per kill? Feels like this is not very good. Yeah, 2.8k. And it's going to be a few tasks until we reach level 98. So yeah, the big goal is 99, then we get the cape. The cape will let me have a 10% chance, I believe, of choosing my Slayer task. I don't know if it works with cancels, though. Like, can I just cancel until it lets me choose, or will it force you to actually do the task? I could see them going either way with that decision. But it wasn't originally balanced for people who got, like, 150 points per kill like we do here. However many it is, you get 175? I don't remember. Point is, it wasn't balanced around that, so they might just let you cancel it. And with me having 4 block slots now, I just tossed Black Demons into the last one. Should be pretty good. I've not actually figured out if it's possible for me to get to 200 quest points for another block slot. Just because I don't think it is, to be honest. So I've not really wasted the time actually checking if it is. But I think if we had Asgarnia, it probably would be. If we had Asgarnia instead of Zaya. But whatever. Zaya's definitely not the questing choice. Sure, it's got its own quests, but it doesn't really tie into a lot of the big quest lines for obvious reasons. I don't know if it auto-completed anything good, though. Maybe it did. It's interesting that nothing's attacking me this time. Last time I was in here, I was constantly under attack by everything. You know, these guys are leaving me alone now. I appreciate it. I was max combat back then too, I believe. Maybe not. I don't know, but everything was attacking me, like... Oh, maybe it's just these guys that were attacking me. And the leeches for some reason? I have no idea. Either way, this is a lot better than the last time I had one of these tasks. Very peaceful. Yeah, it's pretty cool how high level I've gotten. I will say, I'm pretty happy with that. Having almost all 90s. I could easily get mining and fletching up to 90 in a heartbeat if I wanted to. It's really just runecrafting holding me back. Yeah, like I said, I might look into getting 99 herb lore by making potions. I don't think we'll be going for 50 million herb lore experience. But we'll go for it in a few skills. We're making progress on defense and HP 50 million. And other skills like thieving, obviously I can do literally any time. And now that I've done the elite Ardoin tasks, it'll actually be even easier because that increases the amount of time between opening the money pouches. So it'll only be a handful of clicks, probably. Like, more than 1,000,000 XP per click or something. Something ridiculous like that. No whip yet. Usually I have better whip luck than this in this league. Oh well. Until we get a tentacle, we don't really need them anyway. Rune chain body. How exciting. But yeah, for 50 million, we might get agility. We'll definitely get thieving. I could go for crafting. Woodcutting and fire making are likely. Fishing, probably. Farming, probably. It's kind of hard for me to keep track of where these guys are. All these items on the ground. Technically, I could do construction, but I've not really been working on it. Buying those plants, it's kind of boring, really. I got the levels I needed. I'll probably push to 99, but it's not a high priority. All combat skills I could do Soul Wars for. I might do Soul Wars again soon. Who knows? For Hunter, I've just been doing birdhouses right now, kind of. And Herbivore, I guess. Herbivore is not that bad of a training method, honestly. I like it, at least. I'll definitely be getting the full points from that, however many times you gotta catch that guy. Gosh, Slayer's feeling slow today. But I suppose it is the last couple levels. They are the biggest amounts of XP. I don't think I said at the start of the stream, but this is only going to be like a 2-hour stream. I got things to do today, unfortunately. Lots of things to do. And then I'm actually working this Saturday because I got approved for overtime this week out of nowhere. They said they really weren't going to do overtime this year, but this is the second time that I've gotten it. Yeah, if I do stream on Saturday, it'll be late. Because I'm planning to work at least until 9 p.m. probably. And then depending on how I feel, I might stay later. Because, you know, it's good money. Definitely pay for some things with that. But I will try to stream on Saturday. Just because, you know, we do have only a few weeks of leagues left. And maybe by then I'll have something new and interesting to do. I don't know, it'd be really nice if I could get good at a raid, but the Ulm fight in Chambers of Xeric was horrendous. Like, it was hard enough until I got to the phase where I realized that the hands would now respawn if you didn't kill them close enough together. And then it kept respawning super fast. And I just could not get my damage out very fast. I think if I had a better staff, that would probably make a big difference. If I could get the staff from the tombs, then maybe I'd be good. But that seems like it might be hard as well. You have to enable a bunch of those modifiers just to even have a decent chance of getting the staff. I did not realize was the case. Yeah, I didn't get any good job from Chambers of Xeric. My final points was like well under 1,000. I just bombed Ulm over and over and over. Because I was running out of time. I had somewhere to be, and I didn't realize how annoying that fight would be. Oh well. Maybe once I get better equipment, I can head back and actually get some kills. I'm just really struggling to find anything that gives better equipment that I can actually reasonably grind. I didn't think I'd get stuck with just a Master Wand. But so far I am. I might have to try to get what's called Virtus. That might be my next upgrade. Just because it's at least not like an entire raid. It's just a really hard boss fight over and over for hundreds of times. That might be more reasonable. I've not really looked into it too much. What's the other one I can access? I think Leviathan, maybe? The second one, because I think there's only 2 of those bosses I can fight with my regions. There's the one over in Zaya, which I did try to kill once, and it was a bit hard with my equipment, so I just kind of gave up and decided to come back later. But it might be time to go back. I think it's Vardorvis is his name. I gave up because the drops are so rare. It's like a 1 out of 600 or something. Like, if it was 1 out of 100, maybe, it'd be a bit more motivating to fight, but that is a lot of kills of a boss that did not seem easy. I was hoping maybe Chambers of Xeric would be easier, but it was not. So getting the ancient robes is not really an option either. Unless I have a sudden increase in skill over the next 3 weeks. Well, at least this Slayer task is almost done. Hopefully we can get a Cave Kraken task. I would really like to get a new boss pet. But no such luck. Getting the same boss pet as last time. It was so quick too. It was in like less than 50 kills I got that pet. It doesn't even drop an item because I already had it. Just gave me the little ding. And I got multiple occult necklaces too. Just from that one Slayer task. I do like that fight. I mean, it's not complicated or anything. That's why I like it. But I wish I could do it more. That's crazy. They released the boss pet statistics for the main game, and the one pet I have is like so low down on the list. There's so many more pets that more people have. And it's like, why can't I get those pets? That's all I want. Nice pets. Well, at least we got this. This is true. I do need to keep doing Slayer for these, because I think we need to encounter like 75 of them. At least 75. I don't know. Nothing good. We do need to get that Abyssal Dagger as well. I was hoping to get it from the Sire, but thus far the Sire fight is just not worth doing. It's a 1 out of 20 for the Unsired, and then I think like getting a jar from the Unsired is like a 1 out of 10 or so, which is not bad. I do need the jar, but I'm kind of hoping we'll get one from either the Kraken or the Smoke Devil. Oh yeah, so for my stream, they did say they worked on my internet. So I'm back to using my wired connection. And we'll hope that it works. Yeah, the guy came out and he's like, yeah, your upload is terrible. All over the place. And I was just like, yeah, I know. Hopefully that's better. I increased my bitrate slightly. I don't think it's quite back to where it was when I first started streaming, but I don't think it really matters either. I'm just kind of a perfectionist. Like, if I can increase my quality slightly, I always want to. Even if it really makes barely any noticeable difference in anything. But, yeah, I did a speed test. I had, I think I had 11 megabits per second upload. And I've got my bitrate set to 7 megabits per second. There's a little bit of wiggle room there. And it's weird because I set it to 7, but when I look at OBS, it's constantly above 7, almost. Unless there's nothing moving on the screen. So I don't really know what the 7 actually means. But it's fine. Oh, you know, the funniest thing, though, is I still have never gotten white lily seeds. How many times have I killed Hespori now? Let me hop on the old high scores real quick while we're doing this. Let's see here. Yeah, oh, I'm only at 16 kills, which I think is the drop rate, actually, for white lily seeds. It's just so obnoxious, because it's always giving me that contract and then just refuses to drop them. But oh well, I'm technically done with contracts now. The only reason to keep doing them is to keep getting seeds for my 50 million farming plans. But even then, I might be fine. I do have, like, 45 maple seeds. Which I don't know exactly how much XP those are. Where is he? There he is. Let me see. How much XP is a maple seed? And also, how long do they take to grow? 320 minutes. Not bad. 5 hours. So you could do a few sets of those a day, especially if you're using a Chronos. I am right now. And they only take baskets of oranges to protect, so pretty easy to buy a bunch of those. But they give 3,400 XP for checking, which, if we do the multiplier here, that's 54k. It's not great. Yeah, so we're gonna need more seeds then. That's sad, but whatever. What I might do is I might stop pre-planting seeds, because it kind of locks me in to having to cancel a lot of tasks because I don't want to dig up my yew tree or my dragon fruit tree or whatever. So it'll be slower, but at least then I'll be getting maximum XP per seed. And it doesn't really matter. The only other thing I need to do for farming is I do need like 1,000 of a herb so that I can get the task for I think for getting someone to put them all in vials, I think is the task. So I do need to choose a herb that I have a lot of and just plant seeds for it for a while. Or just maintain planting it in the current allotment so that it can never get diseased. At the start of this week, I had a couple days there where almost everything kept getting diseased. It was super annoying. Oh hey, a whip. Hooray. I don't know how many that is. I've got quite a few at this point. I'll be ready for that Abyssal Tentacle if I can ever get a Cave Kraken task. It must happen. Just gotta. Look, I'm at 173 on the collection log as well. I assume there's one for 200. Not actually been looking at the task list for this stream like I normally do. I've done a lot of the common ones now. Guardians of the Rift is the top thing that I haven't done. Or most people have done it. By most, I mean 33%. But yeah, anyway, I was gonna look at collection log stuff. Oh, there's a lot of them. Mostly for getting a certain amount of clue items. I wanted to see... Okay, yeah, 200 is 200 points, conveniently. Pretty good. I also need to do more clue scrolls as usual. But we're still stuck on a few of them. Like, I need to get plus 100 magic bonus for... Was it Master or was it Elite? I don't remember which. Either way, we're stuck on that. I could drop it, but they're so rare, I don't really want to. We can get that bonus if I could just get any upgrade. I don't think, even if I got full infinity, that it would be enough. I think I do need something upgraded beyond what I currently have. I keep hearing weird noises. I think they're coming from outside. Either that or one of my cats having a hairball. But I think it was from outside. And it's hard to believe it's almost Christmas already. My job tried to get me to work on Christmas Eve, but I was like, nah, you don't need me. You got plenty of people. But that doesn't mean I'll be streaming on Christmas Eve either. Got family stuff to do. Doesn't mean I won't stream, it's just it would probably once again be like Saturday where it'd be super late. But I could also stream on Christmas night as well. And then I'll be working Wednesday that week, so I won't be able to stream then either. So really, the next good day for me to stream might be the 30th. A bit of a ways away. That's the next day where I can realistically say I'd probably be able to do a 2+ hour stream. Guaranteed. Unless I make plans for that day as well. I don't know. It's a busy time of year. But I don't think people really want to watch these streams all that much. Unless I have something exciting to do. Maybe next year I'll try to actually schedule streams. Actually have them appear in advance. It could be good. There's been a few years where I've tried to like revamp everything starting on the 1st, and maybe this will be one of those times. I'll go into the new year sprinting, try to get things going. Last year I had COVID, so I didn't really feel like doing much anything. This year, so far, I'm good. There's been people sick at work, and I honestly think I have been fighting something off for the past week. Didn't manage to get me. It's just in there trying to do its thing. Some type of cold or something. But it did not succeed. Because the coworker that I work with the most got sick. But not sick enough to call out. Oh, what? My internet's messing up. Oh, my stream? What? I guess they've not fixed my internet yet. Alright, I think it's back. Okay. It's like once I lose a few frames, then suddenly it's trying to send more to catch up than my internet can handle. Yeah, I don't know if that means they've not fixed my internet or what, but hopefully that doesn't happen a bunch. I might have to switch back to the other internet. I don't want to do that. They said that it would only take a few business days to fix, and that was last week. Definitely been a few business days. But we'll have no idea when they do it, because it's not inside my apartment. It's the box somewhere outside. The most annoying thing is, whenever that happens, OBS pops up this big yellow error that doesn't go away for a long time. Even when the error... Alright, the entire stream went down there for a second. I've re-enabled my other internet, so maybe that'll be fine. I wanted to use the wired one because it's wired. It should be faster, but who knows? It could be, ironically, I could be streaming while they're working on it. That could be what's happening. I don't know. It's very strange. Oh, task complete, at least. Hopefully it's switched over. Windows is very weird about using wireless over wired. And you can't just, like, tell it not to use the wired connection for some reason, which is kind of weird to me, that you have to physically disconnect it. There's no, like, disconnect option in Windows. Oh, right. We need to go to room. Nice thing is, with the elites done, we have unlimited teleports here. Very convenient for Slayer. I don't know why I'm still doing these tasks, honestly. I guess, there's really no reason to do these tasks, huh? Calphites. I'm gonna block that one. Not block it, cancel it. I don't feel like fighting Calphites. Cancel. Yeah, I've just canceled random tasks. Kind of annoying ones, like dragons obviously needing the shield is annoying. Lizardmen because of the poison. And, yeah, whatever. Bloodveld in the Stronghold Slayer dungeon. Got it. I had just decided I probably shouldn't do these tasks anymore, but I do it again. The only thing is, like, right now, the main things that I want to fight... Well, the main thing I want to fight is Cave Kraken, and they only have one location, so... Whatever. But if I wanted to fight the Abyssal Sire, I would probably be better off choosing a different Slayer Master, just because... Right. Just because... it can limit you to not being able to fight them if it tells you to fight them in the Curran dungeon. Well, hopefully they just haven't fixed my internet yet, because I'll be really disappointed if they did, like, try to fix it and failed and it still just goes down. Though apparently they can figure that out on their end. Like, they'd apparently been emailing my wife for a long time about it, and she just never told me because I hadn't complained about it because I had just switched over to the wireless connection. Because it's an upload-only problem, it's really not often a big issue unless you're streaming. Because sure, maybe my video uploads might take like 50% longer, or every once in a while it takes a web page a while to load. But most of the time everything just works fine because download is fine. And it usually happens in the middle of the night. She's asleep, so whatever. That's what makes it weird that it's happening now. But I suppose I've not been using that internet for a few weeks, so I don't know. Maybe it's been happening a lot lately. They gave us a new modem. I don't think that really helps any, but they did. We had like a 10-year-old modem before that. Funny thing is, last time they were out there, they tried to tell us it was my router that was the issue. Like, no, the router is only, like, I don't know, 4 years old. It's not old enough to be dead. I'm kind of excited for this Christmas, I guess. Just to see what happens, hopefully. I'm really hoping. I don't get very many gifts for Christmas, because there's not that many people in my family. But I'm really hoping that somebody got me Super Mario Bros. Wonder. That would be the best. But if not, I am working overtime this week. I could justify buying it for myself. You know, if I'm getting a couple $100 in overtime money or whatever. I don't know how much I get after the taxes, that's the thing. So far the internet's better, so I think it did actually switch over to the wireless. That's good. At least I've got it letting me do that now. It's just it randomly forgot it previous times, so I'm kind of surprised it still works right now. Hey, I've not looked. How much XP do these guys give? They got a lot of health, so they should give a lot of XP, right? No, about the same, really. Oh well. The main thing is, I just want to keep fighting things that have superior spawns, because we need to get a lot of superior spawns. Well, I guess that's true. The other reason to not use Konar is I want to fight in the Curran dungeon as much as possible, because we need not brimstone keys, we need a dark Totems? That's the word. I want to fight that guy. What's his name? What is his name? Is he not on my high scores yet? I've not killed him enough times. Oh well. But yeah, that demon guy in there that you need the dark totem to get to. I've killed him a few times, but it's so rare to get tasks in there and then actually get the superior spawn to get the item. They're too rare otherwise. I don't know if I've gotten a single drop when I'm not getting a superior spawn. Maybe one. It's not much. And we're at 379 million XP. Crazy. 126.1. Oh, nice. Ooh, Brimstone Key. Mind if I do? Not that there's anything really I need from it. I guess the seeds would be nice. I never seem to get the good items, though. I just get, like, a bunch of coal. Oops. What have I done? The chrome on accident. Alright, I want Brimstone Key. Not ring. Brimstone Key. Alright, let's see. What items? Brimstone chest. Yeah, you can get magic seeds, Celastra seeds, palm seeds, dragon fruit, redwood, torstol. A lot of good seeds in there, honestly. I'm just not getting them. I'd even accept getting the fancy Dusk Mystic stuff. Just because it is kind of rare. It'd be cool to have, I suppose. Oh yeah, the other annoying thing that happened this week is my bank actually did fill up. So I had to dump some things. I also made an armor case in my house and dumped all the spare Shazian armors. Speaking of, I should try killing the Lizardman Shamans. I've not gone back to them since I got the Shazian armor. I don't really remember how easy they were once you have that armor. But I think there is a couple combat achievements related to them. The other thing I want to do is try to use Undying Retribution to get some speed combat achievements, because I think there is some tasks related to that. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But let me look it up. Speed. 5 speed tasks is 80 points. 10 is 200. We can start with 5. Let's see. Is there a good way to look at them? By category? I don't think there is. You can look at them by rank. Do we have any easy tier? No, there's no easy tier speed tasks. Oh well. What about medium tier? Are there any medium tier speed tasks? Nope. Alright, there's gotta be some hard tier ones, right? No? Maybe I'm not looking at the right word here. Let's try elite then. Okay, no, that is where they appear. Alright, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be doing Chambers of Xeric in the target time, whatever that means. We don't even have that region or that region. Kill Glow in less than 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Huh. I didn't even know you could fight Glow. It's like a repeatable thing? Why would you fight him, though? Oh. Interesting. Guess it's part of Monkey Madness too, then. Alright, let me look into this, though. I didn't know this was a thing. How do you refight him, then? It's just for challenge purposes with no rewards? Okay, well that's kind of boring. You just gotta kill him in 2.5 minutes. And he has 575 HP. Seems reasonable, considering we can hit him with a nuke for 198. And my max hit, now that I have the occult necklace, is 32. Not really sure how that works. If I got a 10% boost, you would think it would be 33 if it was 30, but apparently not. Something fishy about that. I always assumed it rounded down, which would mean I would definitely not be at like 29 point something as my base. I've got texts about work. Never get a moment's quiet. $115 kills to go, jeez. Oh well, at least we'll be under 500,000 XP away by the end of this one. Anyway, I was looking at speed tasks. Let's see, because we need to do 5 of them if we want that. Let's see, what else do we have? That we can actually do. Hespori in less than 48 seconds. That's the one I've been kind of wanting to try, but to nuke fast enough, I think I have to go into the fight at low health already. And maybe not even use blood magic. Like, maybe I should use ice magic instead. Because the healing is an issue for setting off the nuke. Also, the ice magic would hit harder. So, yeah. That's the thing. A nice old ice barrage. But the nuke would definitely be nice. I don't know how the nuke interacts with, like, the invincibility phases where the flowers respawn. 48 seconds is pretty dang fast, though. I imagine if you hit hard enough, you must be able to skip those. You're supposed to be able to do that outside of the leagues. Any other speed tasks in this category? Oh, the Zarket Rack's first challenge in less than 45 seconds. Ooh, look at that. The design of these guys is kind of weird. Not gonna lie. Anyway, yeah, that's it for that tier, which was Elite. Kind of scary. Alright, what else we got? What else we got? Speed. The Alchemical Hydra in less than 1:45. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think I need a better staff. Chambers of Zarek in less than 21 minutes. Yeah, right. I could maybe do the Olm fight in 21 minutes. I don't remember how much time I spent on that first run. It was not good. Man, there's a lot in here. Kill the Kraken. No, wait, no. Oh, kill Hespori in less than 36 seconds. Okay. Wonder what the secret is to that in the main game. Okay. Yeah, they say to skip a phase by using the Crystal Halberd special, which we don't have. Still, that is basically the idea I have, though, which is just nuke it, skip a phase. So I think that's the key, then, if I want to get those 2 speed tasks done for Hespori. We'll just have to see how it goes, I guess. Any others that I can do? Jeez. Most of them are not in my region, and the ones that are, a lot of them are just raids. Another Czar challenge one. Boring. The fight caves in less than 30 minutes. I don't know. People on the Reddit are saying, oh, fight caves aren't an accomplishment because you can just AFK them in the leagues. And it's like, yeah, maybe with the right items and setup you can, but you don't have the correct relics and items and regions and everything. It's not actually AFK. 30 minutes is a long time. To be doing a bunch of nonsense just for a few points. It does remind me, there are tasks for doing it, like, multiple times. Alright, what's in Grandmaster? Not that I consider myself even remotely capable of doing any of these. Alchemical Hydra in less than a minute, 20 seconds. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of speed ones under Grandmaster, and almost none of them are going to happen. Yeah, it's mostly raids again. Czar Challenge 5. Fight caves in less than 26 minutes and 30 seconds. I mean, if any of them were going to get done, that would be the one. I don't know. Would be good to get through some of those, but how much points do they give? Does it say? Yeah, I have to click on one of them to see what it says. Oh, it doesn't even say there. Wow. I guess I have to go to the main combat achievements page and then it'll probably tell me. There it is, yeah. You only get 6 points for a Grandmaster one? Crazy. Ooh, Brimstone Key. Don't mind if I do. Oh yeah, Steam's trying to get me to look at my top played games. I kind of don't want to, because I had such big plans. After I saw last year's, I was like, oh, I'm going to play so many games this year and make it so impressive. But then I played like one game for an entire month and then stopped playing. Oh well. How are we doing on XP? 500 away from 98, pretty good. Hopefully we get a better task after this. This is not the most exciting task. Can always look at the tasks, I guess, while we fight. Global tasks, maybe. Not looked at those in a little while. Not many 400 pointers that seem particularly realistic for me. Like, I'd love to have full Virtus, but the drop rate on that is so low. Dragon Plate Body might be doable, honestly. I forget what all the sources of a Dragon Plate Body are, though. If there's more than one or not. Clutch 100 Dragon Javelins. I think we have the ingredients for that, actually. Maybe not the level, though. I think that's 90-something fletching, and I'm only 88. These speed tasks, I don't know if we can do 10 of them or 20 of them. Seems a bit hard. 5 should be easily doable. Oh yeah, and there's these total combat achievement points ones, which we are at 130 right now, so that's a ways away. Oh well. I would love to get a Lucky Impling, but we don't have the level for it yet, and I've only ever seen the one, and that was early on. So I don't think that's going to happen. That's the only reason why I've not even bothered training up. I want the jar to happen soon, though. It's crazy that we got the pet before the jar. 200 Slayer tasks? What are we at? I wish that you could filter out this draining health message. We're only at 41 tasks? Oh, man. I really slack off on Slayer because I get a task where I want to fight something hard and then I just put it off. At least we're working on this one. Base level 80 is 200 points. That'll be pretty good. We're not far away from that either. But yeah, looking at all these, it's definitely entirely realistic for me to get Rune. I wouldn't even say it's hard. Hopefully we can get an Eternal Slayering at some point too, that would be nice. That would definitely help if I'm going to stop using Konar as my Slayer Master. These ones I don't know about. You have to do so many clues. Without the clue relic, I don't know if it's really worth even trying for 200 points. This one would be nice to get. That's part of the reason why I started actually bothering to do the birdhouses every once in a while is I want to get this one. Just get it out of the way. Need to do this one as well. It's not hard. Same with that. Can't do that, I don't think. Can't do any Mahogany Home stuff. Need to get a pouch upgrade. Ranging potions, you need the Wine of Zamorak, which we can get. I just have been putting it off because it's not that many points, and it's a bit of an effort. Surge spell, we need to go into Barbarian Assault for. There's actually 2 spells I think we can cast in there that would get me points. The other one I think is like an Arceus spell. Maybe Ancient Magics, I don't remember which. I have done some additional work on the 250 laps, but we're still quite a ways away on that. It's gonna be a while. What I need to do is just watch some movies while I do some of the more boring grinds. There's no reason I can't do this, I just gotta gather the blue dragon hide. No such luck on Angler's outfit. Done a couple games of the fishing trawler. Two-handed axe. I need to double check if I can even get that. That's the only reason I haven't been doing woodcutting is I need to do forestry. And I just don't... Like, whenever I'm wanting to woodcut, it's usually meant to be like a low effort thing. Like, I usually want to do that while I'm watching something. I don't want to have to constantly pay attention to nonsense. I'm actually surprised the 100 Grimy Dwarfweed hasn't happened yet. But I guess it's true that it didn't really give me many Dwarfweed contracts. It just kept giving me Lantademy, Cadentine, Torstol, and then if I canceled it might give like an Irit or a Toadflax or something. I don't know. I think Toadflax. I could be misremembering. Oh, 50 Slayer tasks is also 80 points. That one's close at least. And dig up some magic roots. We can do that. 1 Master Clue Scroll. I gotta get unstuck on that. Actually, I think I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. I really gotta get a BRB message I can pop up on the screen so people know. I've been meaning to make one for a while, but I don't go off screen very often. Oh, got a cat complaining at me now, too. Well, at least we got another spawn. I think there's like a time limit in between the spawns for these. Probably why it appeared immediately after I came back. Oh my gosh, this cat. They've been fussing at me non-stop for the past day. Pick her up. It's the only choice. Alright, well, 60 kills to go on this Slayer task. 380k XP to go to the next level. We're inching ever closer to 99 for that Slayer Cape perk that we really desperately need. I would really love to get the Cave Kraken task, and apparently the Slayer Masters just don't want to give it to me. I've already bought the extension for it so that it will get a nice long one. I'm gonna make sure we get all the drops we need from that task. Anyway, where was I at, though, in terms of talking about... We're at 43 days of time played. Crazy. I don't know if that's just for this league. I assume not. I don't think this league's even been going on for 43 days, but if it's not just for this league, is that all leagues combined? Or just this league and last league? It seems short to be all the leagues, but it seems long... I don't know. I just don't know. And we've gained 2 million XP in just the past 30 minutes, I think. Wasn't it 379 earlier? I wonder how many people come back and watch these streams after they're done. I notice they all do gain views afterwards, but I don't know if people are watching much of them or if they're just glancing at it. I suppose I could try to look it up, but I don't really care. The way I see it, I would be playing either way. I might as well stream sometimes while I'm doing it. I could definitely see myself using these streams as a justification for doing really annoying long grinds in the main game as well. For example, that monkey backpack upgrade where you gotta do hundreds upon hundreds of laps of the stupid Apatoll course, which I have PTSD from doing back whenever it was the best course in 2007 originally. I would definitely need to be streaming to ever do that again. Bad enough that I might end up doing some of that in this league for the points, because there is a lot of points tied behind those monkey backpacks. It's just the points per hour might not be efficient. But that's where figuring everything out will come in. Once we hit Rune, I will just calculate it all out, see which ones... we can sort it by, ones that are just, time-consuming or skill-based or luck-based, and then figure out what combination would be the most realistic. The least amount of skill-based ones is the best for me, because if I'm struggling with basic things, I don't think I can do anything super hard. It would be so helpful if I could get just the staff from the tombs. That staff sounds like it's a miracle. It has this ridiculous accuracy boosting effect. The only thing is I wouldn't be able to use my nice blood magic with it, but if my DPS goes through the roof, that would be okay, because the healing from the relic would offset the decreased healing from the blood magic. And realistically, a lot of things I don't need the healing that much. This blood build's smaller than that one. It is. Crazy. Yeah, they're definitely different sizes. It always annoyed me back whenever they used to add, like, slightly differently sized Slayer monsters that would actually have, like, different stats and stuff, because I was working on my Orbscape.com calculators, which are way outdated now. I mean, not really outdated's not technically really the right term, because the data on them is still mostly accurate. They're just incomplete because new things keep getting added, and most of them were never complete in the first place. But anyway, it was very annoying trying to deal with that, because, like, you tell people, oh, you gotta kill 100 jellies or something to gain a level, but then half the jellies are different levels, so they either get it faster or slower than they expect. It's just, at least these guys are all the same level, just different sizes. That's fine with me. You know, I keep forgetting I haven't done the Christmas event yet. I'll be doing it soon, though. I'm probably going to have that be, like, a Christmas Day episode. Since my episode release schedule got a little messed up this week anyway. I still need to release last Sunday's episode, probably tomorrow, and then I gotta release Tuesday's episode, maybe Saturday. It's a whole mess. My RuneScape thing is all ruined by these leagues. Can't find any time for the main games whenever I'm spending all day in the league. 30 kills to go on this task, though. That's nice. Really hope we can get a decent task next. If it could just give me either Smoke Devils or Cave Kraken, that would be real nice. Something where I can progress on the chance for a jar drop, if nothing else. Kraken would be preferable, because I would love to get a second pet. I'm tired of only having one pet in the leagues. It's ridiculous. I feel like most players at this amount of game time in the leagues have more than one pet. I don't know what the deal is with my luck. Level-wise, 300k to go till the next level. If I can't get a Cave Kraken task, they could at least give me something that gives more than 2k experience. That would be nice. Guys with their Christmas hats. Oh, hey, look at that. I forgot 35 million was a task. I thought there was just 25 and 50. Even though I just looked at it. Oh, look at that. 200 points out of nowhere. Perfect. But yeah, you gotta think, like, any skill that's just reached 99, you still have 600 points to go if you get it up to 50 million. It's not bad. I mean, there's a lot of skills in the game. That adds up. We could definitely get a long way towards rune rank just by doing skills. and not much else. But that wouldn't be fun. I don't know if Slayer 50 million will be particularly realistic, but I could see 25 happening, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. My goal right now is just 99. And we'll see how the Slayer cape affects things. Because if I can just choose tasks, I'm completely willing to force Cave Kraken tasks regularly and until we get the pet. Like, once we get rune rank, I think my main goal might end up being just pets. Just any pets. Like, maybe I'll just AFK gathering skills to get a pet, or do agility, or... Is there a thieving pet? I can't remember. I think there is. Yeah, there is. Speaking of which, I do need to go back to Pyramid Plunder and finish that grind as well, now that we have the Scepter. It's just another one of those grinds that's really long, and the points per hour doesn't really add up. But if we only need to get 500 points a day, then I can afford to do a few slow grinds here and there. Because for every day I only get 200 points, there's another day where I get 1,000. Send a message about work. Alright. 3 kills to go. So close to a level. Next task is basically guaranteed to give me a level unless it's something really stupid. Which could happen. I'll probably just cancel it though. We get so many points per task, we can afford to just cancel pretty much whatever we want. Especially with the block list having 4 now. 42 tasks, 75. It's only 75 points? I thought it was more. Strange. It's actually really strange. Don't I get... Maybe that's the... No. I thought you got 20 points per task and then they'd get multiplied. 75 doesn't feel right. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Am I actually gonna go back there though? I don't think I really need to. I guess we need to use the keys. Now I gotta figure out what Slayer Master I want to actually use. I don't think it really matters because I think they all give the same tasks. Yeah, see, absolute garbage. I mean, I guess I got plenty of steel bars. If I ever wanted to make something with steel bars, I don't know. Anyway, Slayer Masters. Oh, which one is the easiest to get to? I think I already know, though. I don't think I even really need to look. Let's just dump all these items. I've not even been using my Imbued Heart. I've been forgetting that a lot lately. Alright, yeah, let's try to not do these stupid Brimstone key tasks anymore. I don't think there's much of a reason to do them. 74 Greater Demons. Yeah, that's kind of a garbage task, I'm not gonna lie. Give me something more exciting. Fire Giants. That is also a garbage task. Give me something better. Ogres? Whatever. I'm not canceling 3 in a row. We'll go kill some stupid stinking ogres. Whatever. You know. Can't believe this. I'm gonna go kill ogres. So I guess we're probably not gonna get a level. I don't know, we'll see how much an ogre gives. How much are you worth? You know, I was very confused when I first saw one of these guardians standing around, because you can't click on them. And the ones that I saw, they'd be like walking randomly too. It looked like a glitch. 1.3k, yeah, that's not very good. Oh well. At least they're easy to get to. I mostly just didn't feel like having to actually go somewhere with fire giants. Otherwise, I would have just done them. They're not that bad, really. But where would I even go? Like the giant caves in Zaya or something? I don't know. Didn't feel like bothering with it for like 50 kills. I don't know why they refuse to give me the good tasks, though. That'd be really nice. So sad. I'm a bit tired today, too. That's the other reason I've not been streaming and recording much, is just things keep waking me up. Snapegrass seeds, how exciting. I don't think I have much commentary about ogres. Besides that, it would be cool if they did more with ogres, I guess. I like all the, like, side races in RuneScape, but I wish we'd get more time with them. Like, having a goblin quest that isn't cave goblins would be interesting. Not counting, of course, the one free-to-play quest that exists. Or like the Hope Spear's Will mini quest or something. Actual goblin quests would be cool. I'm kind of curious about the goblins on Zaya as well. That'd be cool if they did something like that. Yeah, we finally got a giant quest at least, and of course they've continued the troll quest line with my arm. Nothing for ogres yet. Which is too bad, because Gutanoth could definitely use some updates to make it more relevant. It's a sizable chunk of the map, and it's not really used for much anything. And I could definitely see them giving an interesting combat thing in there or something with the ogre shamans. Who knows what they could do. That's terrible XP. What the heck? The whole apartment just shook a little. I think it's just the neighbors, though. Don't think it was an earthquake. It didn't shake my chair. I just heard things shaking. Get out of here, Quizmaster. Nobody likes you. It's been a while since I felt an earthquake. They're not very common here. Usually when you film, they're coming from Oklahoma. It's just, I think, maybe because the dirt here is so thin, you really are up against the bedrock a lot. So that you can feel it really well. It's far away. Let me see here. The fun thing to do anytime you feel an earthquake is to go on Twitter and just search for earthquake and look under latest. That's what I always did. That would confirm to me that it was an earthquake. I think the last big one I felt came from West Texas. It was really far away. Like I was just on the edge of the amount of people that were able to feel it. Oh, ogres, you're terrible. I wish I could see a full list of what tasks I can get, but I guess once we have the Slayer Cape, I'll be able to see finally. It would give me a better idea of which ones to actually block for real. I just kind of threw whatever on the block list. Honestly, dragons might be the best one to block just because I don't want to have to deal with switching the shield over. But if I'm going to be skipping a lot of tasks anyway, it doesn't really matter, I suppose. Yeah, I think if our next Slayer task is boring, I might just end the stream there. It's been a pretty good amount of time. I just wanted to make sure I had an update out here, because it'd been a while since I'd updated on how things were going, and quite a few things had changed. It gets hard to keep track of what all I've done when too many days pass. Yeah, I still need to do a lot of things. We gotta finish Herbivore, Temperos, Winter Tot, Pyramid Plunder. I'm just glad the farming contracts are done now, so I can kind of calm down on that, especially as long as the spirit trees don't die. Which I don't think they will. I think the disease chance is pretty low. I just have to remember to check in every time I do something, like every time I wake up, every time I go to bed, every time I leave for work or get home. As long as I do that, I think the trees will be fine. Because I'm never gone for more than a 11-hour time period. If I check once at work, it'd be even better. But I usually don't play RuneScape during my lunch break. For two reasons. For one thing, I usually am just talking to someone or browsing the internet. But also, I don't think you can see the time in the game. Plus, I just don't really like playing on mobile anyway. But yeah, as far as this channel is concerned, we got another Old School RuneScape quest episode coming up. I'm probably going to do the Getting Ahead quest, which we already did on stream recently anyway. But my focus right now is kind of doing the Old School RuneScape exclusive quests, because I kind of want to show my support for the team releasing quests in general. So I've just sorted the list by release date, and I'm just ticking off any of the ones in the past few years that I actually have the requirements for. And that's the last one in the past 3 years that I actually have the requirement for on my account right now. That's probably what we'll do. And then next week we got the Christmas event. And after that, it'll be a new year. I think we'll have an episode on New Year's Eve, actually. I'm not sure what we'll do. I might do Underground Pass, because I did tell someone I would do it in either December or January. Might as well just split the difference and do it on December 31st. Main reason I've not been doing big quests is just because I want that time to put into the league, though. But if I'm resigned to getting rune rank, then I don't have to worry as much, and I can start focusing time into other things as well. Because I think as long as I don't stop playing, rune rank is going to happen. We could get a lot of the way there just with leveling up and XP. Some of the long grinds that I've already started, just need to finish. I am very happy with how this league has gone, though. Got a lot of points, a lot of levels. What am I ranked in terms of league points? 38.5k. Not bad. I'm actually 24.5k for overall total level, though, which is kind of crazy. Means most people are just probably doing clues or bossing instead of leveling. But it is nice to have the levels, because every once in a while I just look through the task list and it's like, oh yeah, I got the levels for this. Let's just do it right now. That's what happened with the Elite Ardoin tasks this morning, is I just looked on the list and I was like, wait a second, I have all these levels. Just needed to plant a Tor Stole, do a fishing trawler run, and make a rune crossbow. We're done. It's nice when it's simple. Oh, there we go. 43 tasks complete, garbage XP, but whatever. Let us return. Give me something good, Steve. 100 Abyssal Demons. I mean, it's not terrible. How are we gonna get over there? You know, something stupid I realized is I'd been going to all that trouble to get to the Kirin Castle, and I could literally have just been doing this the entire time. But I can also now teleport into my house and use the portal, which is not much slower than this. Oh, is there gonna be anyone in here? Of course there is. Maybe they've left. I don't see them. That would be perfect timing, unless they're on a bank trip. Oh well, I'll just start fighting. I'm going to assume they're gone, even though they were obviously just here in like the past minute, if their items are still appearing on the floor. But hey, this is a pretty long bank trip. But yeah, this is good though, because now, by taking tasks from someone else, we can now prioritize this area to get the Dark Totem pieces, to get whatever tasks are still tied to that. There might not be any tasks like that anyway. Scotizo, that's his name. I knew his name, I just couldn't remember it earlier in the stream. But yeah, let me see. Are there any related to Scotizo? Oh yeah, 10 kills, 25 kills. That's it. Unless there's something related to the drops. But, like I said, I do want pets and jars, and I believe he drops both. Let me see what the rates are here. The pet is a 1 out of 65, which is pretty common. Oh my gosh, my cat is so sad. I better check that they have water real quick. I don't know what she's complaining about. Both their water fountains got water. And her food bowl is full. I don't know. It could be there's a little flying bug flying around or something. She's sad because she can't get to it. Or sometimes I think they hear the neighbors and they think something's in my bedroom. One in the door to inspect. I don't know, you never know with cats. They're just crazy. He's just running all over the place. I'm very happy because my brother's gonna get a second cat soon. He had only just gotten his first cat a year ago. As kids, we really wanted cats. But didn't get one until we moved out. My parents were always against it. I almost always end up undying retributioning on these greater abyssal demons. I could protect from them, but I honestly don't care. It's kind of nice. Just blast them. Okay, where's the Dark Totem piece? There it is. I wish the Dark Totem pieces were highlighted a different color. I probably miss them sometimes. Well, I wouldn't say miss them sometimes, because that would imply I'm getting a ton of them as drops, but it wouldn't shock me if I missed one at some point. You know, this would probably help. I don't know if we're splashing at all on these guys, but it doesn't hurt. Oh my gosh, her tail is all poofed up. She's sprinting across the apartment. Something's definitely up. That tail does not poof for no reason. Gotta be a flying bug of some kind. Well, I've not seen any. Look at that, Slayer level. How exciting. Alright, 1.2 million XP to go. Yeah, I suspect by the end of tonight I will have 99 Slayer. So I will have more time to train tonight for sure. And then it'll be cave cracking time, hopefully. really hoping I can get some tasks on that. I just want those pets. The pet situation is really frustrating, honestly. Just the fact I've still never gotten a skilling pet in any league or the main game on any account is just mind-boggling. Yeah, I mean, Scotizo's a good choice, though. And, if I could get better, the Abyssal Sire would be a good choice for pets as well. Sure. There's actually a Master Combat achievement for Scotizo where you just have to get the final hit with a Chinchompa explosion. But that's specifically the explosion, not the Chinchompa, so you have to hit one of his little minion guys next to him. Seems annoying. That's probably something I would do after he'd done everything else important for him. Just because any failed run is a run that I might have gotten something good. What does he drop? Just the jar as a 1 out of 200, the pet as a 1 out of 65. Dark Claws, which we can't use. Elite Clue Scrolls. Oh, he can drop the shield left half. But we can't buy the other half, so I guess that doesn't really matter. Still interesting that he drops it. Yeah, I think that's just about it. He does drop uncut Dragonstones. I think we are still a Dragonstone short on what I need. I had to enchant my Dragonstone Amulet for a clue, but you also needed the plain amulet for a clue, so I think we're 1 short right now. I also got a Dragonstone ring as a drop from something. I don't remember what. That's nice. Yeah, it looks like that's about it for him, though. Just the jar and the pet. Once we have those, then I don't really care if we waste some Dark Totems trying to do things. But that assumes we'll even get that many. Dark Totem pieces are pretty hard to get. Actually, I'm curious now, like, what's the highest Scotizo kill count on the league? I mean, I guess if you have the Slayer Relic, it's not that hard. Hey, can we go? I don't want to look at my high scores. Oh my gosh. Let me see the entire high scores. It does not want to let me see this. I just want to know these numbers. High scores. Leagues. Alright, what do we got here? There's so many high scores. Jeez, so we're looking up Scotizo first. Scotizo, there you are. 271 kills. Jeez. But to be in the top 100, you only need 81. That's still a lot, though. It's above drop rate for the pet. Wonder if that's people going for the jar. Or just people really unlucky with the pet. I'm kind of curious about Hespori, too. Hespori kill counts. 325. Jeez, it's definitely a farming relic person. Anyone on this list is farming relic. Honestly, 300 feels a bit low. Spore seeds are not that hard to come by, really. What other high scores can I look at? What about Bryophyta? 250 exactly. Interesting. That's definitely an intentional number. 90 good. Right. What else can I look at? How many people have killed the Kraken? Wow, the top one is 7,717. And yet rank 25 is 1,629. That is quite a big amount of Krakens there. They've got to be going for the pet, right? They just gotta. What about Obor? Obor 504. But only 103 to be in the top 25. I don't think we're going to be in the top 100 of anything, probably. More likely that we will. What is my highest ranked thing right now? Agility is, I'm ranked 3,610. Soul War Zeal, I'm 4,391. Oh, Sarachnis, 3,008. So once I go for Sarachnis 300 kills, I'll be pretty decently ranked in Sarachnis, probably. I didn't look up Sarachnis kills. Let me get over to page 1 on that. 10k Sarachnis kills, exactly? What the heck? But then rank 25 is 664. Still, though. 10k kills. Somebody likes smushing spiders. Only 408 to be number 100, though. I could do that if I wanted to. If I really just wanted to meme, I could definitely get into the top 100 for Sarachnis. That fight's not bad at all. I think the main reason people don't do it is just because it has a reputation of being crowded. But if I play it like 1 AM, it's not crowded. And this far into the league, things aren't as crowded as they were a few weeks ago. How are we doing on level, by the way? Got a boyo here. I wish it would make like a really loud noise when they spawn. There's got to be like a RuneLite plugin that does that, right? Just like notifies you when a message appears. You would think that there would be a good option. Like I think I even have it to notify. Yeah, a superior phone notification. Okay, yeah, I don't really want that. What is highlight hole? Oh, the click box. I mean, there is one way I could think to do it, which is there is the one that shows you the southwest tile where you can choose which ones it shows on, so I could make it show the tile for each superior Slayer monster individually. But that seems really annoying. There's gotta be one that will do something to make it more obvious. Anyway, I need to pick up the totem. We're ready to do another totem. But I have one piece in the bank, sadly. I wonder how many kills that'll be. I know we've done more than one. I don't know if we're at 4, though. Might be at 3. See here. App collar. care about that. Yeah, there needs to be like a generic plugin that just tells me when a superior Slayer monster appears. It seems like a lot of notification plugins only want to notify you if you're tabbed out somewhere else. But the problem is, like, even if I have the screen open, if I'm looking at another screen 99% of the time, then I might not notice. And I'm usually not looking at the bottom left corner anyway. I just realized we killed that superior guy without exploding. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh well, I didn't even have this activated. Crazy. Anyway, I was trying to figure this plugin stuff out, because it's been annoying me for a lot of things, but Superior Slayer stuff is definitely a big one. I want two things. I want to be able to highlight ground items, not based on value, but just specific ground items. Is there an option here? Oh, there is. Okay, so, I guess I just type it in, so I say dark totem top, dark totem, what is it? What is the name of the middle one? Middle. I don't know if capitalization matters. I'll match it. Dark totem top, dark totem middle, dark totem bottom, I'm assuming. Alright, we got that. You can also hide items. Got a few hidden. Now, I wish I'd looked at this before. We can have notify for highlighted drops on. That's okay. No, there's probably more drops I'd want to do that on. But for now, that's pretty good. You could try dropping one, I guess, just to see what it looks like. Oh yeah, see, it's purple now. Perfect. Just what we wanted. I'll never miss one again. Well, I guess the other thing I should do... Well, I guess those have trade values, like the other drops from them. It's really mostly just untradeable items that I have this concern for. Anyway, that solves that one, but I still need the superior foe notification. Don't know what we would do. Chat notifications, maybe? Oh, maybe. Can I do that? Can I say... The problem is this would probably spam me if somebody says it as well. Like if I say a superior foe has appeared... ... Alright, there you go. It's not highlighted. Did I misspell something? I don't think so. Yeah, it's not working. At least not in any obvious way. Oh well. I'll turn that back off. I used to have chat timestamps on, but I guess it doesn't affect... Well, it probably does if I actually look at chat. That doesn't affect normal messages normally. Chat filter. What is a repeat? What I want is to stop this. Oh, it blocks chat messages if a player repeats messages. That's nice, I guess. Lapse chat? What does that even mean? Oh yeah, duplicate game chat messages. That's what we want. But I'm guessing it only applies to new messages, because otherwise... Yeah. We can try. I can clear history and see what happens. No, it's... Oh, I didn't turn it on. There we go. Yeah, there it goes. Duh. Alright, that's so much better. Oh, it even says the number, too. That's nice. Oh, I wish I'd had this a long time. That'll make my life so much nicer. Although I'd really only want it on certain ones, I think. $22 to go. How's the XP looking? Not bad. And actually, we're just about at stream end time. What we'll do is we'll finish this task, kill Scotizo, and then that'll be it for the stream. Things like this should really be in the base game. It just makes sense. It's a very good feature. At least we solved a couple of my annoyances. I still don't have the big thing of getting, like, a nice notification every time a Superior Slayer thing appears. But like I did say, I technically do have a workaround for that. It would just be annoying to set up. Kinda ugly, too. I actually don't like having big glowing boxes around everything in the game constantly. The agility ones already annoy me enough. Alright, we're a few Slayer tasks away from 90. It's not bad. Depending on what task I get, it could be even less. Some tasks give really good XP. But then again, some are ogre tasks. Hued Heart gained its magical power. I'm gonna hold on to that. We'll use that for Scotizo. I don't remember what attack style does Scotizo use. I can never remember what to try against. Actually, is that a plugin you can get? One that tells you like its splat type? It's splat. Splat. No. What is it called? Damage? I don't know. That's what I like how RuneScape 3 would show like a little icon to show what type of damage it was. I think that was RuneScape 3 that did that. I don't know. Things have changed so many times over the years, I don't remember. Can't find it in here. Oh, we got another one. Will he make me explode? Who knows? I'm glad it happened. Because now we don't have to go to the bank to fight Scotizo. You know what, now I think about it, I don't actually want to explode because I might have to wait for the timer to fight Scotizo. We'll just fight him normally. There we go. Goodbye, sir. Oh, we got it! Wow, I can't believe that just happened. Perfect. Eternal gem. Now we can make the ring. I'm very happy about that. Is it just a normal smithing thing to make the ring? I think it is. Still can't believe that happened, though. So good. 4 more to go. Okay, we can also do this. There we go. 1 dark totem. Oh, I didn't even check if it highlighted. Or if I'd messed up on the bottom. I think I did mess up on the bottom. I don't think it highlighted. What's it called then? Dark totem. Base, that's what it's called. It's called a base. Got it. Alright. What was that called again? That was the ground items, I think. Yeah. Dark totem base. There we go. Now I don't have to worry anymore. If I randomly get a dark totem piece from a normal kill, I will notice it. Very important. This wouldn't be as big of an issue in the main game because I'd actually be picking up a lot of the drops, but when you don't have training, then I don't really care about picking up drops unless I'm actually going to use the items, and I have 0 interest in using these items. 0, 0, 0. Alright, well that's 100. Let's go ahead, we'll do this. I was going to look up what to protect against real quick for Scotizo. Attack style is slash and magic. So do we just protect from magic then? What's the strategy guide say? Yeah, protect from magic. That's what I thought. Alright. Protect from magic. We'll do that. And wait, no, don't teleport. We want to use it on the thing. Alright, Scotizo. Feel my wrath as I splash over and over. Sometimes that happens. I had the same issue with the Abyssal Sire, where every once in a while I'd start a kill and I would just splash like 10 times in a row for no apparent reason. Even though normally my accuracy is really good. I don't really know what the deal is with that. Like, I would check to make sure I wasn't lowered in stats and things, but no. This does seem to just be an accuracy issue. No, I want to kill this thing. Because usually I can't quite get the kill fast enough to not have to get rid of at least one of these. There we go. We're at 230 of those. This is ridiculous. Guess it's not as big of an issue in the main game when you don't have the runes to constantly spam these things. Oh no, it's these jerks. Oh, I took damage. I was gonna try not to take damage for a second there. Whatever. Get out of my face. I don't think I even need to bother killing all of them, really. They can't hit me. Gosh, this damage, though. Fine, I'll kill your stupid eyeball tower. Not very original. There, now I can hit better. 10 damage, much nicer. Oh, he just got another one. Wait, the one I just destroyed, you jerk. I think it goes in order. I don't know. Maybe not. Even if it was random, that would be a 50-50 chance of doing that. Yeah, this is just such an exciting boss fight. So sad I can't grind out thousands of kills of this one. Come on. There we go. That was the 4th kill. So one more and then we get on the high scores. And also that's a combat achievement. Battle Staff, Ancient Shard, nothing good. How sad. Alright, well, I guess we'll end the stream here, though. Yeah. I need to get another Slayer task, and then continue on. Check in on my trees real quick. do all that thing. Looks nice and healthy. It's just sad spirit trees don't really have much of a use whenever you can teleport to the farmer for the tree. Yeah, looks good. And Slayer task. I'll let you guys see what my next Slayer task is. So we can see the excitement or disappointment on if it's Cave Kraken or not. If not Cave Kraken, then please give me something that is in the catacombs. Oh, come on. Oh, well. But yeah, so I'll see you guys next time, and until then, bye!